Yo traders, what's the word? Back with another video, and in today's video we're gonna do a little trade recap of how we did today. And let's just say today was a very frustrating day. Like, so frustrating. I was missing trade after trade after trade, but the good news is I stuck to my rules, I stuck to my plan, and that is why my results ended the way they ended today. Wasn't the results I was looking for, but I'm not mad at the results. Don't know what I'm talking about, you'll see in a second, but that's everything I got. Enjoy the video. All right, let's get into it. So today, I think it's August 3rd, 2026. This is just a trade recap, see how it went, and just to show you the patience, the plan, the discipline, everything that comes with trading. So first thing I did, right, when I got in the chart this morning, first thing I wanted to do was check my hourly just to kind of see what's going on, what does it look like the market is doing. And from this, it looks like the market is breaking above highs. You'll see we had a high right here. And if you want to kind of see structure, you can get your tool right here. You also can find it on this side, and it will be called the path. But what you want to do, if you're struggling to find structure, is draw your structure. And I did this a lot as a beginner. And you can see what direction we're in. So whenever you see structure like this, whenever you see that you have lows, highs, but you're creating higher lows and higher highs, this will then turn into bullish structure, meaning we would then look for buys throughout the rest of the time. So because I can see structure is bullish, I'm going to look for buys in this scenario. Now, we wait till our trading time, our mob cycle times, and make sure you have your mob time cycle indicator on. It makes it easier. If not, you'll just have to measure things yourself. But if you want to get that, just make sure you join the VIP. It's free for all VIP members. So we have a mob cycle high right here, and we have a mob cycle low right here. Now, again, the 1 hour was bullish. I want to see buying signals. So what do I want to do? I want to either capitalize a move off of this cycle level, or I want to move off of this cycle level. So the market is currently right here. The next candle is going to open up right here, which means the only two options I have if I want to buy are going to be for the market to break out of this cycle level and then retest the cycle level. They aim go to our targets, or we want to see the Michael, or not the Michael, we want to see the market come into our cycle level, break out of our cycle level, retest that cycle level, and then continue to buy up. One of those two options are the options we want to see whenever we're making this trade. So you're just going to play it a little bit, kind of see what happens in real time. Right, the market finally decides to close above a certain cycle level, which is the first one. So I can delete all of this, right? I can delete this. And now this is my only focus. I'm going to put my long tool here, and this is what I did. I also sent this to the chat and told them, like, hey, we're breaking above. I'm going to buy right here. And essentially just make our money, right? So 1 to 3 is the risk reward that we aim with in the mob cycles. And for this one, we're just going to wait for the retest. And as you can see, it looks like the market never gives us that retest that we wanted, which is okay. It happens as part of the game, right? But now this cycle is now finished. You can now delete these levels because they're not as relevant. And if you want to continue the buying, you just draw your new cycle. So you have cycle low here, and you have your cycle high here again. This is a lot to draw out every single day. The mob time cycle indicator is going to help with this a lot. I can imagine drawing this out every day. But yeah, you want that. Make sure you're in the VIP. So if I want to buy, right, and let me get structure. Let me grab my tool again. And we have a higher high, lower, or higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Hey, I've been doing this 6 years. 6 years. Look, I've been doing this 6 years, and I still mess up on like higher lows, higher highs. So don't even say that to me. But essentially, what I want to see is the market continue to buy up, right? I want to see it break above our cycle levels, retest it, and continue up. We want to see the market fall in this same order flow, right? We want it to cover every single retracement, right? Order flow, the market continues to tap this area and then reacts. So we're looking for the same thing. Oh, cool. The market broke above. So market broke above. At this point, your entry would be the high of this level. Stop loss would be at the low. And I'm aiming for the 1 to 3. Still. Right there. 1 to 3. Now, the level down, or the level right here that we missed earlier, 1 to 3 is this yellow line, right? And then the 1 to 3 for this new level that we found would be this yellow line. So we want to see it hit or retest this area, right? We want to see it come back down, give us that entry, so then we can take it to the new 1 to 3. And as you can see, this one hurt a lot. This was something that I sent to the chat as well, and they were all hurt as well. We missed this entire block, bro. Like, we missed the entire thing. And that's annoying. It is annoying, but at the same time, we expect some of this to happen, right? Every time I backtest, every week I backtest, there's at least 1 or 2 trades that I miss. And typically, if I miss one trade, I probably am going to miss the second trade that same day. But that's just something from backtesting. If you don't backtest, you don't journal, I highly recommend that you do that, because it is one of the most important things in order to get better at trading. But cool, we missed this trade, right? So we can now delete this level. We can delete this level here. Then let me clear my chart a little bit. Got a lot going on. Cool. So I delete all my levels right there. Couple missed trades. That's okay. But still want to look at the market structure, see what we're talking about. I see we have low, high, low, high. So I'm looking at this as a retracement, and I want to continue that move up, right? You want to continue this move up. So what I'm looking for is my cycle low. We could possibly sell down from where we're at, tap into our area, come out of our area, give us a retest to then buy back up. Or another option I like, right, is for us to continue buying up, retest our mob level, and then buy back up. Regardless, I want to see buys on one of those areas. That's the only trade I'm looking to take. So market goes, we break above our cycle high. Our entry will be right here. We missed it barely, but let's see if we can get that retest. The 1 to 3 on that first trade that we missed already hit. So if we would have got tagged in, we would have won. That would have been cool. Second trade, 1 to 3 is still right here. 1 to 3 is about right there. Cool for my third trade. Let's see if we can get an entry. And you see that we missed this one too. So today, I missed all 3 trades. All 3 were great setups. I knew where the direction was going the entire time. I missed them all, but I didn't chase. I didn't FOMO into the trades, and that's really why I'm profitable. I'm not profitable because I can predict the market's going to buy up 3 straight times in a row. No, because sometimes it'll look like it and it'll go straight the other way. But I'm profitable because I keep the same plan, right? I didn't get into the trade because if the trade is going to work, typically I will get tagged in the trade. If I don't get tagged in the trade, it usually doesn't work. I'm not doing things that I haven't studied. I'm only doing the things that I have studied. And that's what I recommend for each and every single one of you guys to do. If you need help, if you need a community, I'm telling you, community changes everything. If you need one, join the VIP. Or we also have a free beginners program in there as well for anybody who is struggling with trading and just needs to understand what this is to start with. But break-even day, can't be mad at it. Or not even break-even day, no trade day, can't be mad at it. You know, it is what it is. But that's everything I got for this one. Y'all be smooth. Peace, love.